Right, hello, and welcome back to the Crossword vlog, aka Clog, Sunday edition. And, well, still high-tech edition, even though it doesn't really matter all that much. Had some quite slow solves, so we're just gonna take it chill. I have no idea what that's gonna be about, so let's just get started. Maybe a scrap, SLR, don't know, Roger, Ashton, okay. Loose. Great job. Right. Something. Maybe a coin. Nettles. Pettiest. And roids. Probably old something. Maybe Ned. Device in a high-tech farm. Maybe just a sensor. TV host, maybe. Um, okay. Window panes. Arts. Maybe Shri and Sir. Pasta. An array. Tam. Right on time. I. Okay. Letter before Zeta. Is it Patty LaBelle? Maybe. Um, Bob or Helen. This is crests. These could be epics. I'm off it now. No idea. Maybe Yale. This could be Atria. And then Eton. Um, okay. Drag. Call at home. Relax on a plane. Okay. Is it Chet Baker? I guess Asia. Could be yards. Could be like top banana. Interceptions. Candidacy. Maybe a nom. Or a nod. Epsilon. Frozen. Could be Elsa or Olaf. Could be Anna as well. Kids make nutritious meals. Hit the horn. Maybe just honk. No, this is an OB. Beep. Superfood. Acai. A scuff. Handle. J, K, and Z. No idea. Maybe an expo here. Industrial. Could be tet, old, dirt, if that makes sense. This must be the sky's the limit. Recognition. Barista and dog trainer. Okay. You'd think this would be like oysters or something. Disco stew. See, I think you can put a stay on someone. Could be just best. Pests. Maybe fleas. Fair. Seafood. Okay, that makes sense. Ayn Rand. Okay. Well, probably S there. Seniors. Oils. This could be the Lee side. Maybe yes. I guess your sun. Green opening. This could be pace. Prepare something up. Antonym and rhyme for nay. Yay or nay. Okay. Might just be F's. Could be. Must be teeny, right? Books with legends, atlases. The TSA, like suitcases. Disposable items. I'm thinking like shoe cover type things, but probably a sorry, ear, exile. Doesn't fit. Okay. Probably S here. Olympus Mons. Shaving gel. Probably aloe. Maybe the Eli Young Band. Maybe sits. Okay. Maybe Impsy. Maroon. No way. Store periods. Could just be eras here. Honor someone, pay tribute. Less off the ball. Maybe Saner if this is missed. Yeah, I like that. Uh, pressure. DDR, Dance Dance Revolution. Skin your knee. Okay, good progress. Hmm. Maybe it's icer, and then this would be a skit. Chill in catch here. Dynamic. I think it's KLM. Is a Dutch airline. Thermodynamic. TV. Star. Okay. Industrial age. Go. Thanks here. Ghost. Ghost. Ghosted. Okay. I guess just sounds, maybe? Kind of makes sense. Stan. Tee up. With Kendall, I guess. Yeast. Also, S. Kai's. Shipping lanes. Um, okay. Cap toss. Ooh, I wonder if that's a word. I hate it, but like puts him on an island. Uh, just after the first person. Acacia trees. Maybe like Adina or something. Union somethings. There you go. Union reps. Tiaras. Okay. Tax code issues. Okay. Chill in. Okay. Kind of want it to be like Ghost the Feds or something, but not sure. Stan Award. Stan Awesome After Dark. So Gen X slang for awesome would be, not sure. Assessing. So Gen Z. So snack. So this would be acne. snack something. Greek tunic. Could be Asti, like the wine region. Lionize, maybe? Okay. Could be something rack. I don't know if a hat rack is gendered. Acorn. Wired. Unscrews. Wicca here. Witty. Um, Split second. Head of production. I guess that. Yikes. Lan. Leapt. Uh, okay. It's good progress. Let's look at the downs now. I really feel like Chet Baker is a person. Indian P. Coveter's sin is the sin is greed, but oh, envy. Okay, that works. Avarice, I think, is another word for greed. Liverpudlian. Maybe a British person. This could just be nibble. Filch is a like means to like steal, I think. Natural dyes. Maybe beet? Could be. Could be something night. Something big. This works with Olaf now. Ambiguity? Snack counter? Cyclopeans? Does that work? No. Cy Cy what if this was wrong? Cyclopeans. Street something? Hmm. Chill in the air? There's a chill in the air. I guess that's kind of a phrase. Um, get real. Ethiopian. That makes more sense. Your name is your handle, like online. Gabe Kaplan. Can Street Ride. Book one. I wonder if it's like Ender's Game. Strike. Ghost. Busters. Old Debt. Collect debt. Rueful. Fab Four. Fly by Night. Abduct, Yorkie, um, okay, Bob or Helen. Hmm. Laurel is like get your laurels, so I think that's right, but I don't know what Stan Laurel is supposed to be. Plot, green opening, oval. Okay, let me just quickly go through, make sure I'm not missing anything obvious, and then I'll start thinking again. Okay, tax code issues. Hips, lips, hips, fips, zips. Maybe tie rack here, and then booties. Yikes, okay. Hmm. It's gotta be shipping, it's gotta be Union, it's gotta be Mon, it's gotta be Eras. This could be wrong, but Stoon, Sloon, Spoon, Toll. Okay, this one I have everything I'm gonna get, so it doesn't need to be Patty, I suppose, but Bob. This one might be a spam every letter um, up here, unfortunately, because honestly, none of these are looking good. Yeah, I'm gonna put Par in there. Maybe that's somehow their last name. Um, maybe a Buck. Clothespin. Portia, maybe? Irina? Spoon? What? That was right? Oh no. Okay, 002254, which is honestly a pretty good time for a Sunday puzzle, but yeah, we are gonna need to talk about this. Um, yeah, so we'll start with the theme as usual. So I liked the concept of the theme, where it's a pretty simple concept, right? It's taking a usually normal phrase like right on time and recluing it um, as like interpreting some of the words as slang from a specific generation. So saying right on would mean like great job, and then time like Time magazine. So and then chill in the air. I think you can understand that one. Uh, you ghost the busters. That one doesn't work quite as well, I have to say. But the busters are like DEA people, and then you're ghosting them. Um, Stan Laurel, I'm assuming that's a person. Never heard of them. Um, so again, not hidden quite amazingly. Um, I think Fly by Night, this clue is actually kind of wrong now that I look at it. You're getting Fly, which is getting awesome, but you Fly by Night, so you got Fly before dark. So like I they just got this wrong. Like not that this couldn't possibly work. I think they just needed to change the clue up like got awesome before dark, I think is or gets awesome before dark, I think is yeah. Like they just messed that up. So I'm taking points off for that. A snack counter? I'm not really sure what a snack counter is, to be honest. It sounds vaguely familiar. Um, but I guess it works. I have to imagine Nathan and like these were like people with the last name Lane, but presumably if they have the same last name, that means they're already married. Hopefully, I think the other option for them having the same last name and getting shipped is worse. Um, so I'm gonna call or maybe um maybe they're from completely different shows and just happen to have the same last name. But I didn't understand the clue, so I'm docking points. Um, and then split second works perfectly well. Um, so all in all, I think there's a range of things going from pretty good to pretty bad in here for the theme. Um, kind of par for the course for a Sunday puzzle. But I think what really drags this down is not the theme, but the fill. And I'm sorry, but this is a random collection of letters, and this is a random collection of letters. And this is just a name. But Spoom is just a puzzle ruiner, way, way, way too far out of the realm of OK Fill to be accepted. You really just need to refill this entire area if Spoom shows up. I'm sorry, that's Puzzle Ruiner. Especially if it's in the area of stuff like Mons. Like luckily I that was a lock for me. Like I knew that for sure. Um, so I didn't have to like juggle this too much, but Irina in the mix as well, I could imagine that just completely bricking someone's solve. And then of course we have this IRR. I have no idea what that's supposed to stand for, crossing par. Um, I had to make an educated guess there. I did not feel confident in the slightest. Um, and yeah, I think those on their own are enough to sort of brick the puzzle, but I also wasn't a fan of Bookie right next to Ender or KLM. I'm lucky to have flown on KLM recently, so it was in my head, but this is just complete random letters. Um, and yeah, so beyond that, oh yeah, I don't like Breton. Um, they are either then Chiton. What on earth is that? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here, but I don't want to waste too much of my time or your time on that. Um, I think we all know this is headed for in under a five rating. Although, luckily for this puzzle, it is getting graded on a curve, which is that most Sunday puzzles are terrible. And so, even though this was terrible, it doesn't get that far below that average. I'm going to give this one 3.5 out of 10. Spoom is just disgusting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.